Hey y'all, this is my review for Married to Medicine, Season 11, Episode 8. We get right into it. Oh my God, happy Tuesday, but it is cold as F in New York right now. I woke up today, it was 10 degrees. I think right now it's a good 18. I kind of want to stay inside. But yeah, I wish I could have gave y'all a heads up that I was doing this because I feel like no one's going to be online right now if I didn't even promote that I was doing my review for Married to Medicine. But yeah, y'all will see it later, so it's fine. Yeah, so this episode, I mean, it was just silly. It was fun. Toya tried to waste our time, but you know what? I love Tacky Toya. I think she follows me on Instagram. She's an asset to the show. Her messiness, her tackiness, and her shadiness are unmatched most of the time. But yes, we got the intro song this episode, so y'all know how we be. I just gotta hear that song all the time. Like whenever they play it in the beginning, I'ma play it. So yeah, we open with a montage of a few of the ladies, and we're with Toya and Eugene's household. Toya seems to be bored and wants to host a baby shower for Stormy, her Birkin. You can't make it up. Like she wants to have like a party for the new Birkin that she purchased. Her son says he knew about it because she made it her entire personality. Now, that is a kid after my own heart. I was like, that is how shady I was when I was his age. Oh, like, look, I had a smart ass mouth. And I just remember one time my mom popped me in the face because I just had a smart ass mouth, especially in high school. But yeah, I get it from my mom actually because she's still shady to this day. Love your mom. But yeah, now I get the excitement of finally getting an exclusive high priced item, but a party around it? Couldn't you just have like a nice little get together and then just show it off in passing? Like, hey, y'all, guess what I bought? Because look, I asked my friend, like, how much do you think that Birkin costs? Because I know they said 32K. My bougie friend, he knows Birkins. I'm assuming he said it was around at least 25K. It's still a lot, but it just looked like, it's not even like the normal Birkins that we see, like the actual big Birkin bags. Like it just looked like a little bag where I would say like if some like one of the rich Beverly Hills girls, like they would give that, like Kyle would give that to Portia as a birthday present for like her 16th birthday or something like that. And I can just imagine the Beverly Hills watching this episode, just laughing. Like Tori would probably show this off to Lee. She's like, "Oh, is that your first Birkin? Oh, that's the starter one. Did you get it on sale?" Oh, like I can just totally see them telling her that. But bless her heart. Toya's intention is for the ladies to think that she's pregnant, calling it like a baby shower. Now, next scene, we're at Jackie's house. And by the way, did y'all notice that it just feels like Curtis is never there? Like, I feel like I've seen Curtis, it's been 8 episodes. I feel like we've seen Curtis in 2 of them. And it's only been like a cameo spot. Um, Anyway, she's joined by Heavenly and Quad to go over the donations from the last episode's Med Gala. The total that they accumulated was roughly 55K. The issue is, they promised 100K to the charity. Now, supposedly, Phaedra was going to cover the remainder of it if they didn't hit the goal that she promised to bring it to 100K. But there's another issue. Apparently, the Mark in the last episode that was friends with Phaedra, like he bidded like $4,000 to have a date with her. Now, the issue is he wants his money back. Now, according to Heavenly's YouTube, like she was spilling the tea on that. She was saying that he basically couldn't even get in contact with Phaedra, and he was just emailing everybody to get his $4K back because they charged his card. And I'm just like, well, you give that money to a charity. Why should they give it back to you? You know? But look, according to Dr. Heavenly, Phaedra was telling him to like, oh, just do it for the show. Like, we're not going to charge you or something like that. And she got his ass. But yeah, Jackie, out of the niceness of her heart, gave him his money back. And I'm just like, well, we would have just had to take it to court because you raised your hand, you submitted your card, we charged it. Ain't no, well, I'm not sure if I could use that term because we used that term back in the day. Y'all know what I want to say. Native American givers. Like I know you can't use that anymore, but back in the day, people will call you that. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Anywho, so Simone joins them a little bit later while Dr. Heavenly is asking Jackie, why did you put Phaedra as a co-chair in the first place? Jackie can't say that production made her do it. So she's saying that it was because of Phaedra and how she presents herself as well-connected. So after the deduction from Phaedra's fool, the grand total that she owes is like a little bit over $51,000, which is a lot, I would say. But Heavenly's story is, according to what she said on her YouTube, is the check still has not cleared yet. But then we saw Phaedra's story where she posted a check that she wrote out. And it was, I think, in the upper 30s, near 40K. But the issue was on the show, it said that she owed 51. But then I'm told that, well, they raised like a few more dollars and Phaedra covered the rest. At the end of the day, Phaedra covered, I would say, 10 times what the ladies all donated. So I feel like at least she donated, and the charity at the end of the day got the 100K. So I think we can all move on. Let's see. Thank you for always getting me through the work week with your reviews. I appreciate a new job with the 10 pay increase. Well, I am glad you're here to watch. And make sure y'all like the video. Chris, you are glowing. I think it's just because of the sunlight. It's just hitting my face. Hey, Chris, I'm catching your live even though it's 3:35 a.m. Where are you in the world? Because you're lucky if you don't have the president that we have right now. Let me know. Are you in Africa? You must be in Africa. Like we have a lot of South African viewers on me and Alex's channel. Let me get some water, by the way. Also, I forgot to turn off the my notifications. Ugh. I hate being distracted during a live. Oh, hey, Mims. She should have donated her entire paycheck because Creonta, what does that mean? Ain't brought nothing to reality TV since Roa season 9. Now, see, you can't say that. I'm going to have to respectfully disagree because Phaedra definitely got Traitors season 2 and Emmy. I will say that. At least she did that. In this particular franchise, she ain't really necessary, but Bravo was just keen on stunt casting. Oh, South Korea. Okay. I love it. Well, welcome. We worldwide. Oh, shit. I took my notes off. Let me see. All right. So, yeah, Simone is there now. And look, Jackie is now going to have to call Phaedra for this $51,000. So then Simone, she tells her, why don't you role play with me? And she'll be Phaedra. When I tell y'all that was so hilarious, like Simone, it was so shady, and all of them were laughing, especially Quad. Quad was cackling. Excuse me. They got they got her good. Also, can I say Jackie is not the goody two shoes that she pretends to be. She is just as shady and a mean girl as the rest of them. I just wanted to say that. So then next scene, we're with Simone, Sweet Tea, Contessa, and the new cast member slash friend of Dr. Mimi and all of their husbands for a couple's dinner. Mimi is a friend of Sweet Tea's that she met through Greg because he's a psychiatrist and she's a psychiatrist as well. Her husband is a retired football player. He kind of fine too. So they seem like perfect candidates for the show. I mean, basically, he bought his way on the show. I mean, he donated $5,000 to the charity. Oh, Creonta is her middle name. Wow. Phaedra Creonta Parks. And she looks like a Phaedra Creonta. Ooh, Mims will keep his foot on Phaedra's neck. Look, all the time. Anywho, like, I like them. They're a nice looking couple, and they're millennials, because the cast, they getting up there. Like Dr. Jackie's already in her 60s. I'm not being ageist. I'm just saying, like, we still need some new people on here. We got a new doctor's wife, and now we got a new professional. So the ladies seem very welcoming of her. And low key, I think it's because, like, you notice that the ladies who are doctors, they respect the fact that, she's a doctor rather than if you're a wife of a doctor. I just noticed that. Like, I think Jackie and maybe Simone even, they look down on the ladies like Quad or Mariah or I want to say Sweet Tea especially, and Toya. I mean, look. But anyway, so the topic of conversation is Sweet Tea will be holding an age gap event for women like herself that pursue much older men. What is she teaching exactly in this class? And what makes her qualified? That's what I want to know. And then we see her in a flashback in this rented room with extras that she's in front of, dressed like a sexy librarian with a pointer in her hand, giving a lecture. And then she has photocopies of whatever on the board behind her. The secondhand embarrassment that I had, because it just looks so low budget. So then she says at the table, people have been sliding in her DMs asking, does Greg have any friends? My God. Sweet Tea, I'm trying to be on your side, but I'm just like, what do you do? What is your day job? Because that's respectful too. Let me see what y'all talking about. Caught alive. Yes, hi everyone. I'm hi, little bro, in my head. Well, glad to see you. Morning from LA. But all she got was Greg. She's teaching girls to reach for the middle bottom. How dreadful. Yeah, I mean, Greg is a prize to her. Sweet Tea is going a bit far with old men and young women looking for a father. Yeah, it's just real cringe. Like, all of it. At this point, Bravo needs more Black Housewives shows. I can agree with you, but yeah. Where to though? Where to? I mean, I wouldn't mind the Real Housewives of New Orleans. I thought that would have been really a good idea. New Orleans, Chicago, hey, maybe Philly. You never know. So then we move on to getting to know Dr. Mimi and her husband. They've been married for 10 years. They have 2 kids. Afterwards, Simone and Cecil say they're hosting a couples trip to Key West, and they would like for them to join because, Simone and Cecil, they always have hosted the couples trip where a lot of mess goes down. And this year is no different. I cannot wait till we see Dr. G squaring up with Quad's new man. So then, Simone, she then says she and Heavenly will be hosting the trip, and Sweet Tea looks less than enthused to hear that. And I'm just like, when did Simone and Heavenly become so chummy? Like, since when? And then here we go again with Simone putting the weight of getting along with Heavenly on Sweet Tea, which is not fair at all to me because, you know, if you disrespect me how Heavenly has disrespected Sweet Tea, like, we're not moving on till you give me an apology. Like, Heavenly went in on her for no reason. Like, she started this. And Simone, just because you're over Heavenly taking your best friend and you got to play nice with her, don't mean that Sweet Tea has to play nice with her. Just saying. Like, she really blaming Sweet Tea for affecting the group. I can't believe it. Like, I really used to ride for Simone. Like, she was my favorite on the show. And I'm just really disappointed. Like, I used to ride for her, like, especially when she was beefing with Heavenly. I think she's just acting brand new these days. The ladies are then telling Mimi that they hope she's ready for what she signed up for. I hope she's ready too, because she looked, you know, like she'd never been on reality TV before, and they're definitely gonna prod and poke in her marriage because we already got a hint that her husband is a cheater. So we'll see. She didn't even get access to the money until she got married. She's not qualified to teach young gold diggers nothing. I want to watch Real Ladies, give me Housewives of College Park, or Married to Medicine Inglewood. Well, we did have a Married to Medicine LA. It just didn't work out. Like, nobody watched it, unfortunately. Ditto, Chris. I'm wondering, who is this new Simone? You're saying she's really changed in the last few years. Now she does everything production wants her to do. I agree. I think she's doing what she can to have this show go on as long as possible because I think it's, you know, they already had their doctor salaries. So I'm pretty sure, you know, as an OG, I wonder how much they're making. Ma'ams, you're cool with Heavenly, right? Yeah, how much do you think they bringing in? You know? I'm thinking season one, like a Jackie and Simone, they got to be bringing in at least, I would say at least $750K to $1 million. They have to. What y'all think? I'm not going to say $1 million, but it should be. It should be at least $1 million. I don't know. And speaking of Dr. Heavenly, I'm still, you know, I'm getting in touch with her producer. I emailed her this morning to see if we're still on. Y'all will be the first to know. Well, maybe the Patreon will be first to know. I don't know. They get all the exclusives there. But I'm still waiting for her to confirm for tomorrow. So, yeah, we shall see. Because I have my questions. I have some really juicy questions for Dr. Heavenly. And, you know, I'm not going to be disrespectful. But I'm definitely going to tell her what it is. Okay, let's see. Next scene, it is the evening of Sweet Tea's speed dating age gap event. It looks like everyone is invited except for Heavenly and Quad. And Jackie looks like she despises Sweet Tea, so I don't think she's going to that. Also, Phaedra arrives too, and I totally forgot, you know, about her at this point because we're like 26 minutes into the episode. Phaedra also seems to be participating in the speed dating event. She wants somebody young. Then we see Dr. G arrive, and I just can't with his voice, y'all. What's up? What's up? Hey, I'm happy to be here. Oh my God, what did he say when he was at the strip club? If I take my pants down, they ain't coming up. Something like that. I'm just like, he had to be bullied growing up. I'm glad he got through it and he turned out successful. Cause look, what's up? What's up? If I take my pants down, they ain't coming up. I know y'all love my impressions. So yeah, anyway. So the event is about to start. I'm wondering, did these people pay for this speed dating event or are they hired extras? I'm thinking the latter. Sweet Tea introduces the event. She says her and G are 23 years apart. That's a long ass time. I didn't know it was that much of an age gap. I thought it was in like the teens. I didn't know it was over 2 decades. Damn. She really could be his daughter. But she says they are in love. And it is not a sugar baby, sugar daddy relationship. The cameraman then pans to the confused looks around the room. Now, Sweet Tea, I like you, but let's keep it a buck. Like you yourself said the first season, well, I just like the access to the money. The money. Access to the money. Like, come on now. Like you said that yourself. Like, look, we all know the benefits of getting with an old ass man is to be financially secure. Hell, sometimes I be thinking, can I have a sugar daddy so I can just do YouTube videos all day comfortably? You know? Look, I got a bartend later tonight. And it's great because I enjoy bartending. But look, if Lenny Kravitz came up to me, a cat daddy, I'd be like, look, pay these bills, and I'm here. I'm here. I'm trying to think, who else are my favorite, like, cat daddies over the age of 50? I think Shamar Moore. I mean, of course, Idris. Blair Underwood. Who else? Ooh, somebody else was Morris Chestnut. Oh my God. I forgot. Boris Kajot. Boris Kajot, Lord. Look, some of my favorite men over 50. Look, I'm just saying. Bill Bellamy. I don't know. I've never seen him like that. I did like that movie, How to Be a Player, though. That's a throwback ass movie. Y'all let me know in the chat, who is your favorites over the age of 50? Over the 50 range. I'm not sure if I know anybody in the 60s. I mean, I just don't see Denzel like that. Like, I know Denzel fine, but I don't see him like that. I'm trying to think, who is, look, it's a short ass episode, so I can veer off topic sometimes. Who's in their 60s? We have to go back to this. Like, who is in their 60s that I would actually entertain? I'm gonna be thinking about it. But anyway, let me see. So the event starts, and it's kind of janky. It gets a janky vibe. Oh, we have 102 people in the room. I see it right here on my monitor. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to a ninja. Like, we still trying to get up to 16K. I'm 400 away. So thank you. This man in front of Phaedra bought a bag of money and emptied it on the table. Jesus Christ. So, but later on, though, there is this fine young man in front of Phaedra, like, just looking all types of beautiful. Tall, too, saying all the right things. Don't worry about my age. He's like African, raised in France or whatever. He looks younger than me. Like, he looks like he's about 30 or 31. So we see Dr. Simone arrive, and she did not come alone. She actually brought Heavenly. And I'm like, for why? You being messy, just like how when Phaedra brought Quad to Sweet Tea's bachelorette party. And Heavenly disrespected her and her husband. Why would you do that? And then unannounced, didn't even ask her? Like, Simone, didn't you have an issue with Quad coming to your party unannounced in the first episode? And your husband brought her. Didn't even tell you. It's just so disrespectful. Who are you, Simone? Oh, you shooting for the stars and getting Oprah? uh, uh, not Oprah. I'd say Tyra Banks. Um, yeah. Who else? I mean, hey, we can just go to Rihanna, honestly, but I know Rihanna is younger than me. Anywho, uh, is it bad that I think Sweet Tea actually took Heavenly's advice and started something on her own? A gold digger class? And I mean, did she even hit gold? I mean, she maybe hit bronze, but not gold. Oh my God, Audrey Williams, how can I forget Method Man? Oh my God, Method Man could put me in a chokehold, but that is conversation for Chris's business on the Patreon. That's when we get loose over there. Oh my God, how did we forget Method the Man? I'm hot just thinking about it. Anyway, y'all get me distracted. Let me get back to this review and stop looking at the comments. But yeah, I just thought it was so disrespectful on Simone's part. Sweet Tea is very bothered by this. And Simone says by bringing Heavenly, she can show that she can be cordial. I guess. So Heavenly and Sweet Tea, they try to talk it out and it still goes left. And then they're going back and forth. Sweet Tea then tells her to get the fuck out. But then, the ladies come over to help smooth things out between the two of them. Heavenly says she just came to be cordial. And she has no problem with anybody. And I agree with that. You have no problem disrespecting anybody, Heavenly. Shit, I would tell that to her face. Like, she has problems left and right. Now, you know what? I didn't say that. I did not say that. I'm just saying, but thank you for the super chat. But yeah, so the event comes to an end and Sweet Tea announces the matches. And it looks like Phaedra found herself a mark, a young one. And wow, the way he picked her ass up, I know he got a piece of that later. I wonder if that's the one that she brought to the couples trip. Because soon as Phaedra saw him, soon as she laid eyes on him, you could tell that she was moist. Anyway, next scene, it is the day of Tacky Toya's stunt event for her Birkin. Sweet Tea, thank you, Mims. Appreciate it. Sweet Tea struck 10 foil. I mean, Dr. G got a little bit of money. I think psychiatrists, if somebody want to look that up, the average salary for a psychiatrist with his own practice, he has his own practice too, I believe. So I think he got a little bit of money, at least in the upper 200s. That's a little bit of something. But he is a mark. Any man that deals with Phaedra, they are a mark. So we're with Toya. We're with Simone and Contessa on their way to Toya's house. And it seems like most of the ladies actually think that Toya may be pregnant. Contessa has a hunch that it may be Quad. But because she has this new man and all that's buying her a rented Rolls Royce or whatever. But then when they arrive, Toya asks Contessa, has she spoken to Heavenly? And she says, no, we're being cordial. I'm saying hi and bye, but no conversation has been had. And I love that she's just really unfazed by Heavenly going forward. And I totally missed at Sweet Tea's event when Heavenly told her, hi, how are you? Contessa said, oh, yeah, I'm doing good. My mama doing good too. I totally missed that. I think Heavenly missed it too. She said it so slyly. Oh, hey, Andrea. My mod is in the room. And thank you, clearly, it's Janae for looking it up. She says average salary for a psychiatrist with their own practice in Georgia, is $249,500. $548. Look, that's a pretty coin. Look, I'll take 100K. Look, YouTube ain't paying me that much, but hopefully one day I could at least get 10K a month from this YouTube joint. this YouTube joint. Anywho, so all the ladies except Jackie is there, and it seems like they have no clue what is going on and what the surprise is. Also, Sweet Tea and Heavenly, they actually speak to one another, and we find out that they're buddy-buddy because they hung out after Sweet Tea's couples event. But I'm not sure why she didn't keep that same energy with her. But I'm guessing Sweet Tea just wants to go along and get along, because I'm really nervous for her spot on the show next season, because she can really be on an island. Because I feel like Toya will abandon her, and I think the only person she'd have in her corner is Contessa, who's just a friend of. So I'm not sure how they can move forward, because I think now Jackie don't fuck with her, or Simone. Toya just gonna pick sides. Quad especially not gonna F with her. Heavenly. Who else? They're probably gonna have to bring back her along with Mimi and Contessa, and that'll be her allies. So Dr. G filed for spousal support on Quad because he claimed to make $300 and Quad made $800 to a meal altogether. Wow. Is that allegedly? I'm just going to say it alleged, just to, cover my ass over here. But thank you for the tea. But I'm sure this information is easily accessible in Georgia because, Fulton County documents be telling everybody business. But speaking of Dr. G, Heavenly says that she apologized to Dr. G and, she meant it and he accepted it and she's fine with moving on. I do think that this truce is not going to last very long. She then says the whole Contessa situation in front of the ladies and Contessa, that it's different, as far as moving on. But Contessa just pays her dust. Contessa just keeps saying, we're just going to have to talk about it at a later time. It just has to be, natural. It's not going to be forced. But when y'all going to get to it? Because the whole point of this show is for y'all to talk about it. So don't wait too long so we don't care anymore. We see Jackie, she called on FaceTime to send Toya her regards because she's in surgery right now. Make it make sense. Thank you again. He asked to the chat for the ladies in the room, does Dr. G's voice turn you on? What's up? Arch that back up, Sweet Tea. Arch that back up. Call me daddy. Call me daddy. I don't know. Would that turn y'all on? I don't know. Say my name. Say my name. Greg. Greg, say my name. No. My neighbors are probably like, what the fuck is going on in 60? Well, I shouldn't be saying I was in my apartment number. Anyway, let's see. Where was I? Y'all be making me miss my notes or whatever. We're already gone over the time that I thought I was going to be, on here today. Anywho, Toya then finally makes her announcement as she is holding an object like a baby wrapped in an Hermes blanket. She then unveils this purse and puts it inside of a glass case. Everyone's expression in the room is reading, "You waste our time for this." Like, I know Contessa is mad because she said she took off work for this. I think Toya probably would have had to square up if that was me. You made me take time off work to come to your house for this important announcement, and it's a Birkin, girl, and not even like the let me know if it's like a python Birkin, a crocodile Birkin, where it's like, a 6-figure one. That is one to make an announcement about. But the starter Birkin that rich women give to their daughters as gifts to play with, Oh, they make $250K per episode? Must be nice. Let me get on a reality show just so I could just, talk shit in a confessional. That's all I need to do. I could just be the nice, quiet giant in front of everybody and be a shady ass fucker in the confessional. Um, and then while Toya, shows off her Birkin, we hear her son in the background saying that the purse is ugly. I'm like, damn. I wonder what Toya thought of that. Production then goes to almost all the ladies' confessionals as they're throwing shade her way. I'm actually shocked Heavenly didn't throw like some low down dirty shade like she normally do. She's usually harsh on Toya, but I guess she's in a good mood and they're in a good place these days. Also, Heavenly says she's tired of getting her ass beat, and I totally agree with that. Her poor son was so embarrassed. I don't know, like he was just like, Mom. I just love how he was just so like shady in the beginning. You made that your entire personality. Look, that was so me at that age. Anywho, Contessa says that she has a Birkin. Quad says that she has a Birkin. Simone says she has two, but pronounced Hermes incorrectly. But after wasting everyone's time, Toya is now talking about the upcoming Key West couples trip and how there shouldn't be that much drama going on, which we all know is absolutely going to happen. And yeah, that's where the episode ends, y'all. They just wasted our time with that event, but it was still fun to watch and make fun of. So yeah, I thought it was a cute episode. I would say it was on the same level as the Potomac episode that came before it. A lot of laughs. I would give this episode solid 7 out of 10. Y'all let me know what y'all would rate it. Yeah, her son did eat her up. Well, allegedly it was 32K. Do we have like facts? Did somebody look up the Birkin? Because I was told it was like 25K. I just don't have the time. And time off for a doctor. Toya and this damn baby shower pissed me off. If I was Sweet Tea, I would have felt some type of way. That purse was ugly. It was not cute at all. I mean, it was all right, but I don't know. It wasn't even like a loud Birkin. If you're going to get a Birkin, get that shit canary yellow. Get it like electric fuchsia or cerulean or something like that. Let people let the eyes go to the bag. You got something that'll just fade in the background, Toya. I don't know. Anyway, let's see. M2M is my favorite reality show, but I haven't watched since episode 3. Wow. Usually I let the show cook. I know they're kind of like, they give us like a soft launch until they get up to the main drama. I've been having fun watching. I mean, there's been like maybe one dud so far, but it was just like a filler episode to me. Oh yes, that is the name of it. The Himalayan Birkin, which is a crocodile. Yes, that one will run you that'll probably be the cost of all of Toya's homes that she moved in combined. That would be it. That's why the doctors don't respect Tacky Toya, a base model Birkin party, an old man symposium, and Quad still ain't found the chiropractor. Whoo, Mims. I tell you. Well, then, on that note, thank you, Mims, for that commentary. I'm trying to think, what is my next review? My next review should be Beverly Hills. Also, if Heavenly is still coming on my channel, it'll be 6 p.m. tomorrow. But, y'all definitely know. I'll keep y'all posted. If it don't happen, it don't happen. But, that's what a producer emailed to me that is happening tomorrow. So we'll see. Anywho, y'all, this was fun. I got to head out. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you for the next